Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Charles again. I just wanted to try to do a quick video. I just got a shipment from Militarymart in the UK. I ordered it, I think, on Saturday, and I just got it in on Friday where I live near Seattle. And that's pretty quick. They didn't charge me that much for shipping, but I think I still had to pay the VAT, the value added tax. But I guess it's not that big of a deal. So this LK70, that cost me, I guess, $121 converting. I also bought this, I don't know what this is actually called. I'm just going to say it's like a Swedish patrol bag. When you open this thing up, I'm going to say it's at about 25 liters. And it's pretty simple. You can collapse this. That's why I'm saying maybe it's like a patrol bag. Like you put this inside of a larger rucksack, and now you can pull this thing out and just carry less things once you get to your bivouac. You do have some tie-on areas on this side. It just has a single strap. This stuff is kind of like a faux leather, so it looks like it's pretty sturdy. I mean, this thing's a used one. It doesn't look terrible. I mean, there's some scuffs and things like that. Big deal. They've got some repairs on here. I just bought this, honestly, just because I'd seen them online before. I never bought them when I saw them, like at Sportsman's Guide or some other place when they're brand new, just because it didn't look very interesting. But I started thinking, well, I like to tie in all my packs with each other. So, my idea was I just wanted a matching type of small backpack to go inside of the larger rucksacks from Sweden, whether it be the LK35 or the LK70. This thing does have a snow collar on it, so you can expand this. So I'm going to say maybe up to 35 or maybe 40 liters total if you use all the capacity in there. There's just a flat zippered pocket right here, and there's no support in here, so you would want to use your sleeping mat inside of here. Rudimentary straps, and that's okay because you're not, hopefully you're not going to overload this thing. But I wanted to show you that. I don't remember seeing this on a video on YouTube. Maybe there is, but I don't even know what this is called, honestly. The third thing I got was so on Militarymart they call these luggage carrier straps or something like that anyway. But these were made for the LK70, so when they sell this, they don't come with these. And my original one, because I do have two of these now, the first one that I bought didn't have these either. That's why I bought these. These are in the newer colors for the Cordura version. That's why they're a little bit darker. But more importantly, they're the right size there. So if I want to put my sleeping system or a tent or something on the top of this ruck, now I've got some appropriately sized and somewhat matching straps to attach it on there. So they still have these available in limited quantities on Militarymart. All they have is the used ones now. I guess they did have some of the newer Cordura ones unused. I haven't really been looking for this since I already have one. I was just browsing their website and it's like, holy smokes, there's a LK70s available. So my idea was to buy the second one and hope that it was in better condition than the one I already own. I would say in general it is not in as good of condition as the other one that I had to do some minor sewing on it. This thing was made most likely in the late 70s to early 80s. It's made out of canvas or cotton canvas, and what's interesting on this is I think this is a little bit different than the version I have. I will try to put both of them side by side. I'm just doing this before my wife gets home. And anyway, you can see here there's some large areas where they've done repairs. Now, they did do in general a good job. I mean, these things are sturdy. You know, they don't look real pretty. It almost makes my hand stitching look better, and mine don't look that great. Good thing though is, you know, number one, you don't really see this much because this is going to be covered by the lid. And then, you know, who really cares unless you're trying to resell this? So when I was thinking I was going to sell one of the rucksacks, but it might be a little bit difficult to sell this just because of all the repairs, you know, just recoup the money that I spent on this or the other one. So I'll probably just keep this as a second, although I don't have a lot of room. Let's just see if there's some other issues that have been missing. Yeah, so they lost one of these square rings on there. So they just put like a keychain ring on there. And to me it looks like they replaced these at least two of these square rings with a different newer ones, because these are like a brass type of color instead of the aluminum which the originals had. The zippers are sound. And that zipper, it's in great condition on this vinyl liner inside of there for waterproofing. It's in pretty good condition here. Same as on the back, but that you would expect that though, because the back here is protected by the frame. These little loops on the sides, I think they're slightly worse condition than my other one, but the middle one is more sound. And you can remove these and replace them with whatever you want. Looks like the shoulder straps are original. It's in the older color, and it's not like a corduroy like this waist belt. So this waist belt looks like it's from the 90s or later, because it's a different color, different material, and it's a lot better condition. You know, which is fine with me. Nobody was gonna, you know, the police fashion, the fashion police are not out on the trail, right? So that's kind of cool. Got a brand new one. My other one it was cut out right here. It didn't really affect this thing, the strength on it. It just didn't look great, and that's why I was looking at buying a second one and then selling the one in the worst condition. Anyway, just give you an idea of if you want to try to get the last few available from Militarymart. I'm going to say that they're going to be in a very similar condition to this one. If you're looking at the LK70, I don't know how many of these have. I guess all of those are used. It's still in great condition for what it is. And this would be, I might use it for work too if I'm carrying a little bit of more stuff. And these things are optional, but I always try to go with some weird reason. I like to keep all my Swedish stuff with Swedish stuff, if I can, or Swiss with Swiss, blah, blah, blah. And that was before I had all my surgeries and problems, so that's just my personal flaw. And that's why I collect all this junk. So that's about it today. If you guys have some questions, let me know. You have a great day.